What's up, YouTube? It's Trey, back with another one. I finally get to say that. It's kind of cool. I'm going to try to upload another video today. I had an issue with my computer, or I should say my phone. So it took about...
1,000 years later.
Exactly. So, after that, I kind of got discouraged. I was like, yo, this YouTube stuff's not going to work. I know you're probably like, dude, you just tried your first video. But it was loading for like...
1 million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
So after it got done loading, it didn't work. So I'm like, awesome. So I reloaded it and it went up. So now I'm back in the groove. I'm going to be working on intro. So bear with me. I know my videos are just boom, straight to the point, but I'm gonna be working on the intro. It's going to take some time to get done. But today what we're going to be doing is we're working back on my 99 Honda Civic. All right, let's get into it. So I don't have Snap-on. I don't have any of that expensive stuff. I use Harbor Freight. This is a old Chicago, Chicago Electric, my bad. It works phenomenal. I know it's like stupid alien Halo gun style big, but it actually works. Hold on. You gotta go, buddy. Seriously. Like, literally, you have to go. So, let me take care of this dude. He has to die. Or go sit down somewhere. If you're gonna be in here, sit down, please. Anyways, so I'm gonna be using Harbor Freight's jack stands also. So I don't have a tripod, so I still need to invest in myself and get a tripod. Again, this is my first couple videos. Let me grow and watch what happens. So I'm gonna set the phone up and then I'm gonna do it. All right, I got him together. So he's no longer anymore. All right, so what we need to do is get the handy dandy jack. Also Harbor Freight. Again, they make good stuff. Don't let anyone tell you different. Everyone's gonna have their opinion on Harbor Freight's this, Harbor Freight's that. But no one wants to buy tools when it's time to buy tools. Nor let you borrow their good tools. So, make sure the jack handle is all the way down when you put it underneath the car, because you could run a risk of destroying your own vehicle. So, alright, this is the most important part. So let me get down here and show you. Alright, this car is lowered, as you see. Anyways, so it's kind of challenging to jack the car up on something. But all cars have these. So what you want to do, essentially, if your car's not a rust bucket, make sure when you jack the vehicle up, it's right on there. It doesn't have to be centered, but try to get it as centered as possible. And what you want to do is take the jack and rotate the handle until it stops. Make sure it's tight. You don't want to have it coming down on you. I've had it happen a couple times where the jack is slowly letting itself down. So what you want to do is make sure it's on there. And then when you're ready, slowly make sure it's lined up. You don't ever want to just jack it up, because what you'll do is punch a hole in the floor. Or crush one of the rocker panels and mess your door up and possibly total your vehicle. You just want to go up really slow. Also, too, what you want to make sure is the car is either in gear or have the emergency brake up. Or you can chalk your back wheels. I use the emergency brake, so it's up to you, whatever you want to use. Just make sure something's back there so the vehicle does not want to roll back. Alright, guys. What you want to do, grab your jack. Not your jack, I should say your jack stand. Get underneath the vehicle. Find a really good mounting point. This car has a good spot. You can use this right here. If the lever doesn't want to go up, that's okay. Just either jack the vehicle up some more or leave it right there. But tighten this screw if it has one. If not, make sure this is down. And what you're going to do is slowly let the vehicle down. And I'll show you. All right, the same handle I was explaining to you guys about. If you just turn it, let it down real slow. See? The jack is down. The car is held up by the jack stand. Super, super simple. Again, a lot of people don't know that. So that's why I do it. All right. So, this is a socket. This is an impact socket. This is what you want to use. You do not want to use the chrome ones because what they'll do is pretty much break or crack or anything. So, what you want to do is line that up and stick that right on there. Hold on. Get your ass on there. There we go. Then, whichever direction your impact goes, mine goes this way. You can actually see it spinning. Goes the other way. What you want to do is stick it on there like that. Make sure it's tight. And I've already taken this one off, so that's why it's loose. Let's see. Let's see here. Alright, see how easy that was? What you always want to do is make sure all your stuff is tight. Just examine it. Also, when you're underneath your car, if you take the wheels off, check your stuff. Just make sure your stuff is tight, because you'll be surprised if you've done previous repairs on things that have unloosened themselves or just got loose over the time. Inspect your brakes. Make sure your brake pads are good. You could see them right through the hole. Wait, can you? I need a light, but yeah, you can see those through there. Just inspect your car. Just look. You know, you drive it so much, you need to check and make sure things are tight. If you've done any previous repairs, check that too. Everything's good. I check my car consistently, so don't have to worry about that. Let's get that wheel in there. Sometimes on certain tires, they're directional, so it may have an arrow going this way or may have an arrow going that way. Make sure you pay attention on which direction the tires are going, because if you put them on wrong, the tires will wear differently and you could cause an issue and blow out some good tires. So make sure you pay attention to that. These are just some cheap Westlake Walmart 99-cent Ching Chong Wang tires, so don't worry about that. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and mount this tire up. I can't hold the camera and do it at the same time, but just snug these lug nuts as tight as you can get them, unless you're the Hawk, where you could just put the wheel on without using impact, which I'm not, so I don't. And make sure that there's no dirt inside these lug nuts, so blow them out just to make sure, because, and also too, make sure you get the lug nut on there tight enough, not tight enough, but centered, not sideways, because you can run a risk of cross-threading and have to just ugga-dugga it on, and then whoever takes it off next time is going to be in trouble. So, I'm going to do the star pattern. Some people do it, some people don't. Some people just ugga-dugga until they're tight. That's what I do most of the time, but just for educational, I'll show you. And that's it. Again, the same way that we put the jack stand on, we're going to take it off. But this time, you need to make sure, again, if you didn't move the jack, it should be okay. Tighten the handle, like I said. Make sure it's tight. And give it just a little bit of, and you'll see the tire, well, not the tire, but the tension come off the jack stand. As you see, it's not ready yet, so gotta keep going. Now what you want to do is slowly let this down, or you could just, it's up to you. I don't think they look bad on there. Do you guys, YouTube, think those look bad? Obviously I need center caps, but it gives it that OEM plus look. That's what I'm going for. I want OEM stuff on this vehicle. I don't want aftermarket 15 by 8 0 offset cambered in. I just want that OEM plus look. The wheels are a little bit crusty, but they're from 91. What do you expect? They went through 30 winters, so there you go. All right, one other thing. You also, too, want to make sure that these wheels are tight. With them being aluminum, just because you ugga-dugga them on doesn't mean they're tight. After you put them on, go for a test drive, make sure everything's tight, and then after you come back, check them again. Because the last thing you want is a wheel falling off on the highway at 85 miles an hour and you're hurt now. So if you have a torque wrench, if you don't, just go around, snug them just to make sure, because you'll be surprised what happened. That's going to be all with this video here. Again, I'm still working on an outro and an intro. If you have any questions, please like, comment, subscribe. Anything underneath my videos will help out. I'm just trying to build a channel. Keep me motivated to keep dropping these videos for you guys. But one last thing before I go. We need to talk about this car. What we're going to do to it and what route I should go. I got a couple plans in my head. That's going to be my next video. I'm probably going to have the same outfit on because I'm going to do the same video in it. But it is what it is. But stay tuned, guys.